Yes. What did you study in the last lesson? What was the main focus of Unit 2?
Speaking and reading focus.
Actually, yes. It was based on speaking skills, covering social media and how we use communication technology in our daily life. So all of you presented your experience and your knowledge and your perceptions about social media and how communicate with other people today, right? So also you discussed the good points and the bad points of social media. Today, inshallah, ya shabab, we have very, very important lesson actually based on grammar review. We should review the difference between sentence types. How can you structure different sentences in your writing, in your speaking, and how you master the key words and the word classes in the sentence. So our lesson today is really important and useful for improving your writing skills, especially writing in an academic way or an academic writing, how to provide simple sentences, compound sentences, and complex sentences in your writing. Especially if you are planning to get, inshallah Rabbil Alameen, a star, 9 out of 9 in your test bi'Iznillah. Any questions? Any questions before we start?
Thank you.
Okay. So what about your assignment? I requested you yesterday to read this email and answer the given questions. This is another reading or non-fiction reading. Have you read it? No? Okay, Shabab. So this is the last chance for you. So if anyone didn't submit the assignment on time, unfortunately, I have to inform your parents. And your parents should define the right punishment for you. Okay? So I'll wait for the next lesson, but please assign and submit your homework on time. Otherwise, I'll inform your parents to decide the right punishment for you. And I think you are adult enough and you are serious, so please take it more seriously and be careful. If you don't do your homework, means you don't benefit from the course. So I need to read your production to find out what's wrong with you, especially writing, so especially reading. Okay, so reading is really important for you. You need to assign it in your self-study to define the keywords and write down any new phrases for you. So look at the pictures, please. And let me know, how does this person feel? Is he happy or not, and why? What's wrong with him?
I recognize that he is upset from playing video games. Maybe
He's
because
upset.
he have lost a game. Yes.
You mean he is not happy?
No.
Okay. Right. So, what else, ya Muhammad? What do you think? Do you agree with Khalid? This person is not happy.
Yes,
But why? As you see, he seems playing computer games or maybe PlayStation.
maybe
He should be
he
happy.
lost the
What's wrong with
game.
him? What's wrong
Maybe
with
he
him?
lost the game. Maybe he lost the
Uh-huh.
game, so that's why
You
he
may
seems
you
lonely.
think yes, he may have lost the game. That's why he is upset. Maybe yes, maybe he's frustrated. What do you think, ya Akram? Hmm. Akram, are you there? طيب. Okay, شباب. So here now you should, yes, you are right. This guy is upset. He's really frustrated. But you should know why. Are you right? He is sad because he lost the game, or what? He has a problem with his friends, or what? So please, I'll give you 2 minutes to skim the email and let me know what are the main ideas. What's wrong with Amir? Here we have some questions you should answer after skimming. Okay, what's the key noun appears in the subject line from the email, and what factual information is given in the text? For example, who, what, and when, and where. But let's you have 2 minutes to skim the email. Then continue our discussion. Go ahead, ya shabab.
I finished.
Okay, so
Me
now
too.
who can answer why this person is not very happy? What's wrong?
Which one, Amir? Amir?
Yes, maybe Amir. Yes, Amir
No,
or
Lewis.
Lewis.
Luis was sad because he missed the birthday party on Saturday. Not
Okay,
birthday,
because
a party.
yes, because he missed his friend's party. What do you think, ya shabab? Do you agree with Muhammad?
Yes, Amir was absent because he was sick and he had to not miss the point.
Okay, so you confirm, ya Akram, Muhammad's point that Amir, as you see in the picture, he is upset because he didn't attend his friend's party. What do you think, ya
Yes,
Khalid? Do you
true.
agree? Do you agree with your classmates?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, you may be right, but I think it has a different reason. He's upset for what happened during the party. There was a disaster.
Who is
okay, there was a
the
disaster.
one you are talking to about?
The one in the picture.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes, which one? It is Lewis or Amir?
I mean Lewis.
Oh yes,
right?
Lewis is upset because of this. Yeah.
Okay. So now let's discuss these questions. For activity A, questions. What key noun appears in the subject line of the email? Once in the first paragraph and twice in the second paragraph. What is this word? This word appears in the subject line of the email once in the first line or the first paragraph and twice in the second paragraph. What is this noun?
I.
Noun. Noun يا خالد. Noun. I pronoun. What is this word? Here's the subject. It's very easy. Subject. What is the word mentioned in this
Party.
subject? Party. That's it. So here the subject line party, and it appears twice. Look, or once in the first paragraph. Here my party, and twice in the second paragraph. The party. The party. Right. So the main email here party. The main noun here. Type. Give me. This is the first question. This one, I'll give you 1 minute. What factual information is given in the text? What factual information is given in the text? As I told you yesterday, factual information is based on true details about yourself. Maybe some details about who, what, and when, and where. So give me factual information about the party from the passage. You have 1 minute, ya shabab. In this way, you need to scan the passage, not to skim. We finished skimming, خلاص. Now scan the email and give me factual information or factual details about the party. Who, what, when, where. 4 questions. And also you can say who. So who, what, when, where. Factual information about the party. Okay, شباب. Muhammad, Khalid, Akram, are you with me?
Like I don't get the question exactly. Like,
طيب, let me explain it for you. Who? Do you know what I mean by factual information?
yes, facts.
What does it mean? Facts. Yes, you are right. Facts. Like what? The first one here in the question, here, he asked you to give me details who. Who? Who means who wrote this email and to whom?
Mm.
Who wrote the email? Who wrote the email?
Oh, yes, no, okay. It was
Lewis.
written by
Lewis.
yes to Amir.
It was written to Amir. So the addressee is Amir. Who is the writer? Who wrote the email? Amir. Lewis. To who the addressee? To Amir. So Amir and Lewis. So here Amir and Lewis are who? Clear, ya Khalid? Clear?
Yes.
Type. What about what? What happened? Give me factual information. What happened? What's the problem? What did Lewis make to invite, for example, to invite people? So you need to scan the email to write the answer, to find out the answer.
Can I say the answer?
Okay, what?
That when Lewis posted on social media or especially Facebook, the event he made it public instead of private.
Perfect,
So
Khaled.
everyone
Excellent.
came and
Perfect.
became a disaster.
Wonderful. That's it. So what means Lewis invited people to party on Facebook? As you mentioned, instead of being private, no, he made it public invitation. So this is excellent. So now you answered what? This is factual information. This is what really happened. طيب who can else يا شباب? What else? Khalid mentioned what? One thing. What else happened?
Can I mention
Yes, Akram. Who finished?
answer
خلاص. Who, yes, answered who? As we mentioned, Lewis, Amir, and also you can say hundreds of people. Who? Okay, so who?
when?
Type. What about when? By the way, what not finished? What not finished? Khalid mentioned what? Number one. Lewis invited people to his party on Facebook. What else?
And so hundred of it was a public event.
Exactly.
So hundreds of people showed up.
Perfect. So hundreds of people and turn it up. Okay.
Yeah.
And what happened when they attended the party? Complete.
They made the situation disastrous.
أيوة. So they ate the food. خلصوا أكل الراجل. وكمان disturbed the neighbors. أزعجوا الجيران. وكمان what happened? وكمان they left the litter all over the place. رموا الزبالة في كل مكان. So left litter all over the place. All these examples of what? Clear يا شباب?
Yeah.
Muhammad, could you repeat what in the email again?
That he apologized for a friend that he missed the party.
Sorry, Muhammad, could you repeat please your answer?
The sender Amir was
Lewis, yeah, Muhammad. Lewis, the sender or the person who wrote the email, Amir Lewis. He sent it to Amir.
Okay. Sorry.
What, yeah, Muhammad? What? Here, what? My question is, give me factual information from the email. Factual information. This factual information including who? خلاص عرفنا هو مين. What?
Amir
what?
The party.
So, yes.
And that Amir was sick.
No. What, ya Muhammad? What in the email? What happened? What are the main activities? ايه الاكتيفيتيز اللي حصل؟ ايه المشكله اللي حصلت؟ What? Based on Lewis's email. We answered the question, ya Muhammad. Please pay more attention. Number one, Khalid, can you repeat again, ya Khalid, what? What we mean by what? Repeat, ya Khalid, your answer.
What means what happened? What was the problem?
Number one, what is the main activity? Number one?
That he invited the event at public and Facebook instead of private.
Khalid, your voice is not clear.
that he made the event in the Facebook public instead of
Okay,
private,
perfect.
and this leads to hundreds of people lit up and made it a disaster by eating all the food and making noises for the neighborhood and leaving the
Okay,
garbage or the litter all over the neighborhood.
that's it. Perfect. Okay. طيب now when يلا when يلا يا أكرم when when
It happened this Saturday night at 8 p.m.
that's it. Saturday night. طيب where يا محمد where محمد where
In Louis' home.
exactly you mean here Louis's parents house وهذا العنوان بالتفصيل اهو 40 Roselands Street. Yes. So all what you mentioned يا شباب covered what? The factual information in the passage. Okay? Is it clear now what I mean by factual details or factual information in the passage? Okay?
Yes.
Right. Now, here, how I know the author or the writer's point of view. Another method is to look for details, look for words and the phrase that indicate the viewpoint of the writer. احنا عاوزين نعرف دلوقتي الحالة النفسية أو رأي الولد لويس وهو بيكتب الإيميل. How do you know his point of view? So after you have to ways يا شباب. شباب فهموني كويس الريدنج سكيلز دي مهمة جدا. So number one, to understand the passage, number one, look for factual details. Number one, as you did now. Factual details including who, what, where, and when. Another way to understand the main point or the author, the point of view is focus on what? Which words he used to show his feelings, to show his attitudes. Okay? Now, in this question, exercise B, as you see, you have a group of words. Try to divide them into groups, positive and the negative. Positive and the negative. Please put them, I'll give you 1 minute. Let me say which words indicate positive feelings and which words indicate negative feelings. Is it clear?
Yes.
Ahmed, clear?
Yes.
Khalid, clear?
Yes.
Yalla, go ahead. Once you finish, let me know, please. Shabab, don't forget to write down the new words for you, as we mentioned before. Your word bank, ya shabab, your word book. Keep it with you and write down any new words for you. If you are not sure, please ask me about the definition of the word.
What does triumph means, first of all?
Triumph. Who can answer يا شباب? Who can help أكرم? Triumph.
I don't have an idea.
Okay. محمد. Triumph يا أكرم like victory يعني انتصار يعني. Like success.
Okay. I finished.
Okay, perfect. So Akram, number 1. طيب يلا يا Akram. Which words, if I ask you, Akram, can you describe how does Lewis feel on this day? Which words you can use to describe his feelings?
Of course, he felt negative.
Of course, yes.
So I would say disaster, nightmare,
Disaster, nightmare, good.
wrong, letter,
Wrong, letter, disturbing,
invading,
invading, silly. Okay. Anything else? Muhammad, do you agree with Akram?
Yes.
Would you like to add more words to show Lewis's feelings on this day? طيب, helping themselves يا شباب. Is it positive or
It will say
negative in this case?
invading.
Invading, yes, invading, yeah. Helping, hear the word helping. Helping.
is
In
negative.
this, here in negative, yes. Here negative. Why? Because the people, as you mentioned, ate the food without any permission. Okay? But if you have a guest and asked him, help yourself. This is good, of course. يعني أنت بتعزم عليه تفضل تفضل كل, help yourself. But here, in this situation, helping themselves means what? It indicates negative feelings. Means Lewis is very sad that people did this. They helped themselves, mean they ate the food without any permission from him. They didn't ask before eating, or he didn't request or offer them to eat. Okay, Khalid, do you have a question?
Yes, I know the meaning of invading and silly, but I want the exact definition for both of them, please.
Invade like in a huge number of people. You know, too many people. You can say too many people. As you can in Arabic يعني غزو. Invade يعني يغزو. تخيل كده ان ناس بتغزو المكان. يعني too many people were in a very small place. Okay, like they
And
as if
silly,
where
please.
they imagine, for example, يا خالد, panda or hyper panda having special offer, for example, for 1 day, or extra, for example, preparing offer for 1 day. So in this way, you can see people what invading hyper panda, invading extra. Why? Because each one of them wants to get something before the end of the sale. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
طيب. Based on this يا شباب, after reading the email, so I need here, based on this, how will do the following statements sum up the gist of the email? I think now you are familiar with the main ideas, the gist of the email, right? A, do you agree or disagree? Amir is glad he didn't go to the party as it was such a disaster. Does this statement meet the email? Or we don't know?
We don't know.
Exactly. We don't know anything about Amir. Why? Because we didn't read his reply. So far, we didn't read his reply. We don't know his feelings. Clear يا شباب? Okay.
So what should we write?
Here, nothing. You should say we don't know. As I mentioned, we don't know anything about Amir's feelings because we have not read his reply. So the following page, you will read his reply, but in our grammar lesson, not now. طيب, what about B يا شباب يا محمد?
Yes, Mister.
B, statement B. Why Lewis's parents are angry?
The letter.
Why? Why they are angry with their son?
It was disturbing the letter.
You mean the people that were disturbing the neighbors?
They throw. Yes, and they were people were throwing letter.
Okay, and also you can say because they explained that he shouldn't have used the social media to invite people to the party. This is the mistake. And هم نصحوه قالوا له يا ابني you shouldn't use social media to invite people to the party. Okay, that's why they are angry with him. Right. What about C? C يا خالد. Lewis made a
Lewis
mistake
made a mistake when he tried to use
to organize his
when he
party.
tried to use social media to organize his party. Yes, it is correct. Due that he made it public instead of private. So everyone came and saw the event.
Okay. Type. The last one. Social media is a terrible idea, which no one should ever use. Do you agree, Akram?
I do not, because it can be very useful and it has both disadvantages and advantages. Nothing in the
Exactly.
world is always good or always bad.
Yes. So, yes, you should be wise. You should be careful. Okay. Before
You
posting.
should
Before
have the
posting.
responsibility.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Before posting anything, you should be careful. And you should check the audience. Are you posting public or in private? Okay. Type. Now, I think now, ya shabab, we need to focus on the views of each one. Okay, we have the main characters. Let me say that this story. Imagine this story. What are the main characters in this story? Amir, huh? Luis, Luis's parents, right? And the hundreds of people. Okay, unknown people. I need you to the views on the party differ between Luis, Amir, the boys on the bikes, and Luis's parents. Who might be relieved? What does mean relieved?
Happy or delighted.
Delighted, yes. Happy, not not sad. Let me say. Who? Who might be relieved?
Amir. Amir.
Amir. Do you agree with Akram يا شباب?
Yes, they
طيب.
could also add the boys on the bikes.
Boys.
I think it can be true because they will not gain or they will not be in any trouble that night, so they can commit a crime.
Okay. طيب. What about Luis?
Luis
Muhammad.
is frustrated. So
Muhammad. Yes. Thank you, Akram. Muhammad. What about Luis's feelings, ya Muhammad?
He was sad
Sad.
that
What else? Give me all the possible words. Sad. Huh? What else?
maybe relieved also because
No,
in
no,
the
no. Luis, not Amir. Luis.
okay.
Huh? Luis.
Sad, flustered,
Sad, upset. Huh? What else? Frustrated, ashamed. Okay. كل الصفات دي ممكن نفهمها عن حالة الولد في اليوم ده. يبقى you can say sad, upset, frustrated, disappointed, ashamed. Okay. طيب, what about his parents? يلا يا خالد, his parents, Louis's parents. How did they feel?
They were in great disappointment due to the disasters that the hundreds or the
Okay, of course,
that
yes.
had caused.
Khaled, your voice is not clear.
Okay.
Is it better
Now,
now?
yes, much better. Yes, much better. I can hear you now.
Okay. Of course, they are in a great disappointment due to the what caused the invading of people and the hundreds of unknown people to the disaster that they have caused to their house and to the nearby neighbors.
Okay. So, yes, you saw their feelings on this day. They may upset, as you mentioned, and of course, feel hungry. Feel angry with their son. They should be angry. طبعا زعلانين جدا, غضبانين. طيب, يا محمد, can you describe the boys on bikes' feelings?
The okay, they were happy,
Of course, yes.
enjoying
Yes. بالنسبة لهم وليمة. So they
free
had a
food.
great time.
Yes,
Yes. Okay. What else?
they were enjoying themselves.
Okay. Yes. So they had great time. As you mentioned, they enjoyed, and I think they tasted delicious food for free.
Yes.
Okay, Shabab. So now at the end of this task, at the end of this reading task, what we did now to understand the points of view and to understand the passage. What are the two main ways we did now? Number one, what we did at the beginning, what we did, look for what?
Factual information.
Allah عليك يا خالد. Allah ينور عليك. Excellent. So, at the beginning of reading يا شباب, look for factual details. أي موضوع يدولك دور على الفactual details like مين, who, what, where, when, زي ما عملنا مع بعض. طيب, number two, excellent. Number two, look for what? Look for what يا
Words
شباب?
that express
The
the
writers.
readers. The writer
أيوة, the
attitude
right.
or feelings.
Perfect. How can you know? How can you understand the view of the author يا محمد? Look for what? Look for the adjectives he uses. Adjectives he uses. دور على المصطلحات اللي استخدمها لوصف الموقف. Okay, it's like disaster, like invading, as you mentioned together. Is it clear now?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
so
I
now
have a
let's
question.
start. Yes, Khalid, go ahead.
I want to make sure of the meaning of the word silly,
Silly,
which was
yes.
mentioned up.
Okay, silly يا شباب. Silly. Who can answer? Who can help Khalid?
Maybe
silly.
naive.
Mm-hmm.
Naive.
Silly again?
Naive.
Naive.
Yes.
How can you write it, ya Muhammad? Spell it,
N-A.
please. N-A.
N-A. I think I-V-E.
I-V-E. Okay. Let me check. Maybe right. طيب, another one, ya Akram.
Cringy.
So again?
Cringe.
What?
Cringe. C-R-I-N-G-E.
See again, please. R.
I-N.
R-I-N-G. E.
and C in the beginning.
This one?
Yeah.
C-R-I-N-G-E.
Yeah.
Okay, let me check here. Can you see my screen?
It is you are opening the book, not the dictionary.
Exactly. So here, as you see, Greenwich means what? Here, verb. Okay, here, verb, not an adjective. It is an adjective, cringe making. Here, this is the meaning.
Doctor,
Describe
are you
someone.
showing the dictionary?
Sure, again.
The screen is frozen.
It's frozen.
Mm.
Okay, let me share this again. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Shabab, can you see it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So here, cringe. This is the name of the word, the Akram's word. Okay, cringe. Read the meaning. To feel very embarrassed. Okay. So here as a verb. To suddenly move away from someone or something because you are frightened.
I think it is adjective.
Add an adjective. Cringe making. Cringe making. What does it mean? Who can read the definition? Describe someone or something that is so bad that you feel embarrassed. Yes, so Akram is clear. You are right, but you should say making. Cringe making, not only cringe. So please add it. Cringe making. Thank you, Akram. Good word. What about your word, Muhammad? Here, read the definition.
Too willing to believe that someone is telling the truth, that
Okay.
people in general are good, or life is simple and fair. People are often naive because they are young
Okay.
and or have not much experience in life.
That's it.
She was
For example, here we have example sentence. It was little naive of you to think that they would listen to your suggestions. Yes, but silly, the given word silly, let me write it for you here. Silly, here. Okay. Khalid, can you see?
Yes.
Type. Here, silly, ya Khalid, what does it mean? Look, foolish. Don't be silly, silly boy. As you call in Arabic, يعني سخيف, يعني رزل دمه تقيل. Don't be silly. Don't be foolish. Okay? And also silly, it has different meanings as Muhammad and Akram mentioned. Maybe cringe making or naive. Okay, Shabab? Excellent, Akram. Excellent, Muhammad, for your words. Well done. Okay. So, now, ya Shabab, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes. Give me your full attention, ya Shabab. What I mean by word classes. Word classes. Word classes.
I think if it is a verb or a subject, verb or adjective or noun.
Okay, Akram, yes. So word classes, or you can say parts of speech. Also, you can say parts of speech. أي كلام في الدنيا يا شباب بيكون كل كلمة لها وظيفة لا مهمة في الكلام. So as Akram mentioned, the nouns, verbs. What else? Who can complete?
Adjective.
Adjectives. Okay.
Adverb.
Adverbs.
Pronoun.
Okay. No.
Conjunction.
Okay, good. Conjunctions. What else? Determiner. Okay. Anything else? Anything else يا شباب؟
Don't have anything to me.
طيب. Here also you have prepositions. Prepositions. We have prepositions, right? Okay. So word classes, nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, conjunctions. Okay. Or determiner. Right? Okay, يا شباب.
Yeah, determine.
What does it mean, determiner?
Like this or that.
What does it mean, determiner يا شباب?
This or that or which.
Yes, any word that come before the noun. Like for example, here, let me stop sharing this. Okay, save. Now, I'll give you a sentence and please name the parts of these words. What is the function of each word in this sentence? Okay, here, this word. Let me write a sentence from your book, the email. Give me any sentence from the email. The first one, for example. The first one. The first one يا شباب. Some big guys who can complete on motor bikes drove
Crazily around.
Exactly, crazily around my parents' front lawn. Okay?
Yeah.
Now I'll give you 1 minute. What is the function of each word in this sentence? Nouns. Which words are nouns? So let me say N for nouns, V for verbs, adjective, adv for adverb, prep for preposition, determiner for determiner. Okay. Okay يا شباب. يلا. Some. Please, شباب, please write in your notebooks. Please write in your box يا شباب.
It's already put in the book.
Okay. So, which one determiner? Which determiner? Determiner, as I told you, any word comes before the noun to show which noun you are referring to. So some here is what? Some is what? A
Public.
determiner. Yes, a determiner. طيب big.
Big adjective.
Adjective. Okay. طيب guys يا محمد.
Guys,
Hmm.
noun.
Noun. So N. On يا خالد.
preposition.
Yes, prep. طيب motorbikes. أسرع يا شباب شوية. ها.
Adjective.
No. Motorbikes. Noun. Noun.
No, yes.
Noun. طيب drove.
Verb.
Verb. Crazily.
Adjective.
Adverb. Crazily. How did they drive? Crazily. يعني كانوا ماشيين بجنون. طيب. Around. ها. Preposition again. My.
Mine,
Huh?
I think it is determine.
Yes. Determiner. Parents. Noun.
Parents, noun.
Front.
Adjective.
Adjective. Loan. Noun. By the way, what does mean loan? What does this word mean?
Like
Yes, grassy area. Yes, in front of your house. Okay. Is it clear now what I mean by words or word classes?
Doctor, can you explain prepositions?
Prepositions يا أكرم حروف الجر. On, in, at, for, with, around, above, over, under. You know?
Yeah.
To show the relationship between two things. For example, my mobile is on my desk. On my desk. My mobile on my desk. Here the two things are what? Your mobile and your desk. Where is your mobile? On your desk.
So
Clear?
your is a preposition.
Where is it?
You.
You.
It's not your.
No, determiner. This one determiner, yeah, Akram. Prepositions on, at, in front of, across. حرف جر.
Yes,
Okay.
okay, I got it.
Yes. Any other questions? Huh? Khalid?
Yes.
You are raising your
Determiner.
hand. Determiner, yes.
Determiner.
Determiner, as I told you, mean any word, yeah, Khalid, comes before the noun. Let me give you more example about this. Look. My new mobile is expensive. Okay? It. That is my, let me say, birth date or my birth party, my birthday party, my birthday party present. Okay? In this sentence, يا شباب, what are the determiners in the sentence? Okay, number one, you should define the nouns. احنا اتفقنا determine come before the noun. Okay, so my, the first one. هذا الموبايل اهو. Okay, so my new mobile. I'm talking about not any mobile, no, my mobile. بتكلم اقصد هنا موبايل انا مش موبايل حد تاني. So the word my is determiner. Why? Because it helps you to show which mobile, which word you mean, which noun you are talking about. This is the first sentence. Another sentence. That is my birthday present. Allah. طيب that is what? Another determiner. That هنا بتشير إلى مين يا خالد؟ على الموبايل برضه نفس الشيء. يبقى the two words my and that are determiners. Why? Because the two words help you to show or to define which noun you are talking about or what you mean. Is it clear?
Yes. I
Muhammad,
also can I
Muhammad?
ask another
Yes,
question?
sure. Yes, go ahead. Yes.
Adverb, like
Yes.
I don't get it. Adverb actually. Adverb.
Adverb, ya Khalid, we use it to describe the verbs. For example, my dad drives carefully. If I ask you, how does your dad drive?
So what is the difference between it and adjective? Both describes something. How could
Yes,
I differentiate between them?
exactly. This is a good question. Adverbs, ya Khalid, we use it to describe the verbs, to describe the verb, how you do something, adverb. But adjective describe the noun. For example, my dad is a careful driver. My dad is a careful driver. Where is the adjective here? Careful. Drives what? My dad. Okay. For example, my teacher is uh, supportive. My teacher is supportive. Supportive, ya Khalid, adjective or adverb?
Adjective.
Why? Because it describes what? My teacher. The
Oh,
supportive يعني
yes.
متعاون, kind, helpful. Okay?
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Any questions? Muhammad, have you got any questions?
No, thank you.
طيب يلا يا شباب. Now your turn. Let me stop sharing this. And please answer. Go to page 24 and answer question 2, exercise 2. Exercise 2 يا شباب, this one. What should you do? Decide which class each of the underlined words belongs to. Missed, party, on, unfortunately, planned, clever, tell, college, about, reminded, that, time, was, silly. Yalla, please write them in your notebook.
What should we write?
Which class does each word or each underlined word belong to? خلينا نحل number here A مع بعض يا شباب. Missed. I am sorry you missed my party on Saturday
Verb.
night. Yes, exactly. Missed verb. طيب party.
Determiner.
Determiner. No.
No, sorry, now.
Now.
No, it's now. What's now?
طيب on.
Preposition.
Preposition. Exactly. So the three words: missed verb, party noun, on preposition. Okay? Can you complete? Yalla, be please. You have 1 minute يا شباب.
Dr. 1 minute can't be enough. Invite.
Again, please.
1 minute can't be enough because I am writing.
Okay, no problem. Yalla, 2 minutes. Yalla, one more minute. Don't write the whole sentence, ya Akram. Just write the word and write the class, verb, adjective, noun, and so on. Let me know once you finish, يا شباب, please.
Doctor, I am confused in option
Which one?
B. I don't know which one to choose. I think it is adjective.
Which one, يا أخ?
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately, huh? What did you write?
I wrote adverb because it
Yes,
ends in
you are
ly.
right. Yes, you are right. Yes, you are right. An adverb.
Doctor, for a sentence to be complete, it should contain at least 3 word classes. So,
Again, please. Akram,
for
your
us,
voice is not clear, by the way. Can you speak up, please?
again, for a sentence to be complete, should I use at least 3 word classes in the sentence?
This is a good question, ya Akram. Thank you for your question. Actually, I'll answer this question in our next point. Why? Because our main focus now with the following tasks about what? Sentence type. Okay, and I'll explain how can you structure the complete sentence. This is a good question. Thank you. And you will see my answer later. Okay, Shabab, are you done?
Yeah.
Muhammad done?
Yes, master.
طيب يلا يا شباب يلا يا محمد, let me start with you. Can you please let me know the underlined words in sentence B? What does each word belong? Which class?
Planned is a verb. Okay.
So unfortunately, adverb, right? Adverb.
Yes.
Planned verb. Very good. Clever.
Clever is a adjective.
Yes, you are right. Adjective. Thank you, Muhammad. يلا يا Khalid. What about C?
Tell is a verb.
Tell, verb.
College is a noun.
College, noun. About.
It's determine.
No. Preposition يا Khalid. حرف جر. Preposition, about. Okay, this is a preposition. طيب دي يا أكرم.
Reminded is a verb.
Verb. The
Is a determiner.
Yes, determiner. Good. Okay. Time.
No.
Now, the last one يا شباب, who can answer it? E. Was
is a verb.
Was verb. بس حرف الآ.
I think preposition. Oh no. Determiner.
Pronoun.
Yes, determiner. Yes, determiner. Determiner. and the كل ده يا شباب بنسميه determiner. طيب silly.
Adjective.
Yes, an adjective, of course. Well done. طيب.
Is a preposition a word class?
So again, yes, preposition is a word class, of course, yes.
Sorry.
We have made Akram, not pronoun, no. Pronoun part of a speech. Okay, but here we have the word classes. We have 6 word classes: adjectives, nouns, adverbs, verbs, determiner, preposition. Okay, we call them
Yeah.
word classes. Word classes. Type. Read the following short sentence from the email, then answer the question. Can you answer this? I think it's very easy for you. You can do it in half a minute. Yalla ya Khalid, what's your question?
You said that a or an are determiner.
Determiner, yes, determiners.
A
And
and
word
an.
class. يا خالد. and the اللي احنا بنسميهم في الجرامر articles. بنسميهم articles. ادوات المعرفة والنكرة. لا احنا هنا في الورد كلاس بنسميهم determiners. Why? Because we use them before the noun. We use them before the noun. Okay? طيب يلا it was a disaster. It was a disaster. How many words here يا شباب in this sentence? 4 words. خلي بالكم احنا عندنا هنا 4 words. Okay? What type of this sentence يا أكرم?
The type of the sentence.
What type of this sentence?
Simple sentence.
Yes, you are right. Simple sentence يا أكرم. Excellent. Simple sentence, right? Here, how many word classes are there? We have 4 word classes. We have 4 word classes. Okay? Type noun. Which one noun?
Disaster.
Disaster. Which word is the pronoun? It. Yes, it. Sorry, I am mistaken يا شباب. I told you pronoun is not a class word, so I am mistaken. Pronoun is another word class. So now we have 7 word classes or parts of speech. Okay, we have 7, not 6 يا شباب. We have 7. Okay, so what are they? Again, who can repeat the 7 parts or the 7 word classes? Can you repeat them, ya Muhammad?
Yes, Mr. Noun, verb, pronoun,
nouns, verbs.
determinate,
Okay.
verb, adjective, adverb, and
pronouns.
Prepositions.
Yes, prepositions. Exactly. Okay, so we have 6 word classes. Oh, 7. Sorry, 7, not 6 يا شباب. 7 معلق معايا 6 اللي مش عارف. 7 word classes, not 6. 7 word classes. Okay. طيب which one is determiner يا شباب? Which word is determiner in this sentence?
A.
بس حرف الأداة an article. الفيرب طبعا معروف was. اوكي يا شباب؟ يا شباب clear.
Okay, yes.
طيب now think about an adjective Lewis could have added to the sentence. خلينا ناخذ بس an adjective. اوكي؟ لو حبينا نضيف an adjective to this sentence, what is this word? على لسان الولد لويس. على لسان لويس يا شباب. It was a disaster. I need an adjective, one more word class. Who can? Who can add one word to describe disaster?
Completely.
Adjective.
Sorry again.
Completely.
Completely adjective يا خالد ولا adverb?
It's the verb.
I need an adjective يا خالد. Complete, yes, you are right يا خالد, but don't say completely. No. How to say it? Where should you write it?
Complete.
It was
a complete disaster.
أيوة الله يفتح عليك. A complete disaster. It was a complete disaster. That's it. So complete an adjective.
How disaster is not an adjective here? that it expresses it.
Again, يا Khalid, could you repeat?
How disaster is not an adjective.
حبيبي, disaster noun.
I know, but Halek,
So
I
again?
thought it an adjective.
No,
I know
no,
it's a
no.
noun, but
No, it's a noun. The adjective is complete. The word that you mentioned, the word that you added to the sentence. So it was a complete disaster. طيب, another word يا شباب. خالد خلاص اختار complete. يلا محمد and أكرم. Can you add more adjectives to disaster?
I am not sure of the meaning of the word, but I would say it was a horrific disaster.
Horrific.
I'm not sure of the meaning.
How to write it?
H-O
H-O
double R
double R I
F
F
I C.
I C. Horrific. Horrific from her. You mean terrible?
Yeah, horrible.
Yes. Yes, Akram, you are right. يعني very bad or shocking. Excellent, Akram. Let me clap for you. Wonderful. Excellent. Yes, this one horrific. Okay? Horrific from her يا شباب. Yes, horrific means very bad أو shocking. يعني كان في يعني shocking يعني حاجة لا تصدق. Shocking. أو very bad. Excellent. So horrific. Horrific. FIC. Please يا شباب, write it in your word bank. Okay? So it was a horrific disaster, a shocking disaster, very bad disaster. Okay? Or terrible disaster. Terrible, you can say also terrible. Yes, wonderful يا شباب. ما شاء الله عليكم. Excellent. طيب. The last يا شباب. Think of an adverb Lewis could have added to the sentence. المرة دي بقى أنا عاوزك تضيف an adverb. إحنا خلاص عرفنا الادجective. Who can add an adverb to the sentence?
Should the adverb be always before the verb or not?
So again يا أكرم.
Should the adverb be always before the verb or not?
No, it doesn't matter. Give me an adverb. It was a disaster. Adverb يا شباب, you can add it at the beginning of the sentence أو at the end of the sentence.
Can I say?
Yes, go ahead.
Unfortunately, it was a disaster.
Excellent, Akram. Excellent. So number one, unfortunately, you can say, unfortunately, it was a disaster. Yes, very good. It makes sense. طيب, another word يا Khalid. Another an adverb.
completely.
How to write it? Where?
After it was completely a disaster.
No. No, I can't say completely before disaster, ya Khalid. We can use completely before the adjective, not before the noun. Okay? You can say completely it was a disaster. طيب, Muhammad, another one. Another adverb, ya Muhammad.
1 second.
Akram say unfortunately. Khalid say completely. What can you add here? An adverb. You can say, actually, comma, it was a disaster. Or you can say, sadly, comma, it was a disaster. Okay, so you can say sadly, it was a disaster. Actually, it was a disaster. Unfortunately, it was a disaster.
Mister, can I say, in fact, it was a disaster?
Exactly. In fact, yes. In fact, yeah, Muhammad, the same actually. But here the asked you to write an adverb. An adverb.
Okay.
Okay. Well done, يا شباب. طيب. Now, this is another practice. I'll give you 3 minutes to finish it. Exercise 4. Okay. Please draw this table quickly in your notebook. Write the word classes. 6 word classes, as you see. An adjective, noun, adverb, verb, determiner, and the preposition. And you can say pronoun. You can add one more. Number 7, pronoun. And please write the words in each sentence here from A to E in the right place. In the right place. You have 3 minutes to finish. خلينا answer number A or sentence A together. خلينا نحل أول واحدة مع بعض بعدين حلوا أنتم. يلا who can start؟ ميني خلاص عرفناها. ميني determiner. اوكي طيب
Where?
people where يا شباب؟
People noun.
noun. اوكي يبقى here people. طيب regularly.
Adverb.
adverb. exactly. verb. طيب use.
Verb.
verb. okay. social or social
Noun.
media, sorry. social
Noun.
media. noun, yes, of course. social media. طيب for.
Determine,
no.
For is a preposition.
Preposition.
yes, preposition. تمام. طيب keeping in touch. ده مع
Verb.
بعض مصطلح مع بعض. verb. excellent يا خالد. so keep in touch ده verb. طيب with.
With preposition.
preposition. تمام. there. ها
لا.
determiner. determiner.
Oh, determiners.
اوكي ليه اللي بيوضح لي مين هم بالضبط. طيب كمل. close it.
Noun.
no. an adjective.
Closest.
my close friend يا شباب. my close friend. والفريندز طبعا عارفينها. no.
Noun.
خلاص يبقى this is sentence A. يلا can you complete please B, C, D and E. I give you 3 minutes. يلا go ahead.
Will we take another focus or is it just this?
Actually, I'd like to start the sentence types after you finish this task. Once you finish it, من يا شباب, please.
I am done.
Okay. Yes. What about Khalid and Muhammad?
Done, Master.
Khalid?
Done.
Okay. Now I'll show the answer key. And please double check your answers. If you have any mistakes, let me know. Can you see my screen? Here.
Yes, Master.
Okay. So خلاص A finished. احنا عملناها مع بعض. A finished. خلاص. يلا check B. Any mistakes? So B, okay?
I have two mistakes.
What are they, Muhammad?
Positively, I wrote it adjective.
So again?
Positively, I wrote it in adjective.
Positively. I mean sentence B, Muhammad. So you have no mistakes in B, right? So your mistake in
Yes.
C. So positively here ends in ly, as you see. So it should be an adverb, right? Like what else? Huh? What about Akram, Khalid?
Any word that contains a suffix of ly is an adverb.
Yes, exactly.
How like is a preposition? Is it a verb?
Like, it's a verb, but this in sentence D, read it again. I reminded everyone of the address and I told them the time. Where is the, sorry. D, increasingly, the older population use common apps like Twitter. Like here, like such as يا Khalid. So here a preposition, حرف جر. For example, I like summer fruit, like grapes, mango, for example. So here, like is a preposition. Does this make sense? It's not a verb. But if when I say I like bananas, I like bananas. Here, like verb, of course. But we talk about this word. What is the function of the word in this sentence? عشان كده يا شباب لازم تقرأ الجمل وتفهم. Like هنا مش verb. Like here, like for example, such as. Does this make sense?
Dr. Indeed, why LOL is not present in the
So A,
indeed in E.
E,
LOL. What is not present? It's okay.
Akram, your voice is not clear. Which one?
LOL, which word class is it is in?
LOL. LOL. LOL, but actually it's not academic word. LOL, we use it means someone is laughing.
Yes, I know. So
LOL معناه واحد بيضحك. Okay, so LOL. You can say actually it's not a word class. It's a slang language here. So such people sometimes misuse key terms like LOL.
okay.
Okay. Yes, LOL. It's not a word, but we usually use it to show that someone is laughing.
How such is an adjective?
In such people. Why? Because before the noun, ya Khalid. People here, such people. So
But such
here,
its
such,
meaning is can be
yes,
an adjective.
exactly, yes. Like, yeah, mean those people, yeah, not anyone, no, those people here.
I think it is a determiner.
So again,
I think such is a determiner.
but here in this sentence, such people.
Yes, I know. That's why I said it is before the noun. So
Yes,
it
you
can
can
be
use it a determiner.
determiner.
Yes, you can use it determiner, no problem. But in this example here, such people. Okay, yes,
So it
mean
can't be a
those
determiner.
people. Yes, can be. Yes, you are right. Good, Akram. Okay, Shabab, any other questions? Can I change the screen? Muhammad.
Yes, Mr.
Type. Now, can you please complete the last question? Here. This one, ya Shabab. Copy and complete this sentence adding appropriate nouns, adverbs, adjectives, or verbs to it. Nearly all of us on social media and feel if we lose our Wi-Fi stops working.
Mr.
Can you try this?
Not full screen.
Sorry, yeah, Muhammad, could you repeat your question,
Yeah,
please?
you are not sharing screen.
Sorry, that's it. That's it. Yes. This is the last task, ya Shabab. Here, 5. Of course, here we don't have answer key. All your relevant answers should be right. So let me give you 1 minute to complete it.
I finished.
Okay, so Khalid 1.
I am done.
Okay. Muhammad, 3, okay. Muhammad, done? محمد.
Yes.
طيب يلا يا خالد, read your answers please.
All of us rely on
Rely,
social media
yes.
and feel
Rely on. طيب I feel and feel
upset
okay. Yes.
if we suddenly
Okay, ما شاء الله عليك. Suddenly.
lose our internet connection.
Perfect. Internet connection. طيب, thank you. Akram, number 2. Read your answers please.
Nearly all of us nearly all of us users on social media feel
What is the verb here?
frustrated.
What is the verb?
No, not verb. I used a noun. Nearly all of us users.
How? Us users. Nearly all of us users on. So we have to write a verb here, ya Akram.
Can't be.
No, doesn't make sense. It's a grammar mistake. So nearly all of
So
us
nearly all of us
Are.
communicate.
on social media.
Com-
On social media.
communicate.
No, I can't use on after communicate. So Khalid uses the rely on.
So depend.
Exactly, depend. Depend on. Depend on social media. Complete phrase.
And feel frustrated.
Okay,
If we
feel frustrated, yes. If we
occasionally.
occasionally,
Unfortunately or occasionally.
unfortunately, occasionally, yes, makes sense. Lose our
phone charger.
Lose our what?
Phone charger.
Phone charge. But how we lose our phone charge?
ضيع من الشحن. تصل يوم ثاني الداعي.
But this related to connection. Lose or
No.
our Wi-Fi stops working. Because or, ya Akram, after or means the same meaning but in different words. So Wi-Fi stops working means what? Connection. You lose connection.
Lose our signal or connection.
Exactly. Yes, you can say signal or connection. That's it. Okay. Well done.
Yeah.
طيب, what about you, Muhammad? The last one. Thank you, Akram. What about you, Muhammad? Read your answers, please.
Okay. First, nearly all of us depends on social media.
Depend. Okay, so nearly all of us depend. Yes, depend on.
And we feel sad if we
okay, sad.
Fortunately lose our network.
If we what? Fortunately or unfortunately?
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, okay. Or suddenly, yes. Lose our
network.
Network. or connection. Yes, well done. MashaAllah alaikum ya shabab. All your answers are correct. Excellent. So actually, I planned to finish the next grammar focus tonight, but if I started it, it will be too long for you. So I suggest stopping now, and inshallah, in our next lesson, it will be writing based, and I'll start the lesson with sentence types. So the answer to your question, Ya Akram, is it okay to have a 4-word class in the sentence? Yes, I'll answer this question in our next lesson while explaining sentence types. Okay? Actually, the next lesson is really important. So, inshallah, hopefully, we can manage the remaining 2 skills in the next lesson, because the next lesson should be the last lesson in Unit 2. After that, we have to stop for the quiz. First quiz covering Units 1 and 2. Right? So the remaining class should be based on writing and listening. We already finished reading. Okay, Alhamdulillah, we finished reading the focus of this lesson, of this unit. And the remaining part, page, this is your homework, ya shabab. The remaining part, page 32. Reading non-fiction. You have another reading passage, page 32 and page 33. Please do this as homework. Okay? So please, Unit 2, this is the last reading task of Unit 2. Please complete it. Pages 32, and I'll send this to your WhatsApp group. Pages 32 and 33. Please apply our reading approaches today, okay? Especially identifying the factual information in the passage and defining the point of view of the author using adjectives he uses. Okay? So what did you learn, ya shabab, today? What was our focus today?
Reading and grammar.
What type of grammar? Yes, grammar what?
Or word classes.
Word classes. So now, ya shabab, are you ready to define the word classes of any sentence?
Yeah.
Okay, Muhammad Khalid. Okay, shabab.
James.
Okay, so I'll send a link to practice grammar structures covering word classes. Okay, thank you, ya shabab. Thank you very much for your good work today. Stay safe, take care, and inshallah, our next lesson, as I told you, try to do our best to finish the remaining parts of Unit 2 to avoid having an extra class this week. So because if we have not finished, I have to assign another lesson this week. Okay? Thank you very much. All the best. Stay safe, take care. فأمان الله.
Assalamu alaikum.
عليكم السلام.